Boys, we're so close to number 1. Hog Rider? Okay, just barely doesn't hit his swing. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider, gonna go with my lock. Oh! He misses his NATO! Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we have a very special video of how I finished number 1 in Clash Royale. Okay, we just got our first match, gonna be up against Mubi, the current world champion of Clash Royale. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider Earthquake first play, and we do end up hitting the cannon. I kind of expected it after seeing his princess. He's probably playing some type of log bait deck. And yeah, he's very good, obviously, like he's the world champion, so this will be an interesting match. Honestly, bait Mighty Miner isn't really too easy to beat since the Mighty Miner really just destroys the giant skeleton, but the one nice thing for us is that we do have the Ice Spirit in this deck to kind of reset it, so that should help out a little bit. I'll go with my giant skelly in the back, try to set up some type of big push and maybe catch him off guard with our Ice Spirit. Okay, so I think I have an idea right here. I might try to go with my Archer Queen in the left lane, and I'm going to have my giant skelly in the right lane, so you can only go with his Mighty Miner in one lane. Yeah, he will Mighty Miner onto our giant skeleton, but our Ice Spirit should do a very good job. You're going to kind of distract it with our skeletons too. Okay, does get a pretty quick Fire Spirit, but I think our giant skelly might survive still. Yeah, he kind of wastes his ability. I'm going to go with my Queen ability in the left side. Okay, that's some super good damage. Oh! Oh! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Okay, he kind of messed up his Fire Spirit there, and that's like an entire 1,500 damage on his right side tower. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider, and yeah, he will call it a good game, so he's probably just gonna give up by this point. Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that giant skelly walked to his tower. I guess he didn't have enough elixir for like the Fire Spirit there, so I'm gonna go with my giant skeleton, and we're probably just gonna 3-crown him, so I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, so we just got our next match, gonna be up against Mohamed Light. So honestly, really stacked players this season. Pretty much everyone is just like insanely good that I've been facing today. Okay, so that's gonna be some very nice damage on his tower. Nearly 1,000 damage from our Hog Rider Earthquake. I was kind of trying to predict like a cannon or something, but still worked out pretty fine for us. And he does prediction log on our Ice Spirit. Was a little bit too late though, so I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider here to kind of kite his Mighty Miner. I don't want to overcommit with like a Queen or something, so that's a pretty good Hog Rider. Gonna force out the cannon as well. And yeah, honestly, a very good start for us. He did get some damage from his Fireball and stuff, but I'll definitely take this slight damage lead that we have right here. Okay, so this will be interesting. We do have the giant skeleton to stop most of his drills, and we can always go with like our skeleton's log to fully counter it, but we do have to kind of watch out for his bats, especially. I feel like they're quite hard to kill since we have no Fire Spirit in this deck. Okay, so he will drill on our tower. I'm gonna just like wait and go with my giant skelly. And I think he's gonna have to still play something against that Archer Queen. Yeah, he will play his Mighty Miner, but it is gonna get chipped down quite a bit, so it's not really too high in HP right now. I think I'm gonna go with my log on it. Maybe we can like save our Ice Spirit for his bats or something, so that should be a little bit better for us than having to like waste the Ice Spirit on his Mighty Miner, but he will decide to go with the defensive drill there. Pretty interesting play by him. I guess it's going to kind of work out, but at least he can't really go on offense for some time right now. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry if my commentary isn't the best of this video. I'm kind of stressed out because we're really close to number 1 right now, so this is going to be super intense here. Probably the most intense video I ever made. Okay, I'm going to go with my Archer Queen here on his Spear Goblins. Yeah, one of them does kind of lock on, but still fine defense for us. He's probably going to have to like Fireball it or something. Well, actually, I'm not really sure if he's playing Fireball or Rocket. It could really be either. Okay, so he'll have to play something against the Archer Queen. He will go with his Mighty Miner. It's honestly always good to see that, though. That means he won't really be able to have too much in cycle for our giant skeleton. Honestly, pretty good Ice Spirit. It doesn't hit all of the bats, but you can't really expect it to. It's not like a Fire Spirit or something, so that's really the best you can expect to at least hit like 2 or 3 bats or something like that. Well, I guess 3 is the average. Okay, so I'm going to go with my Hog Rider here. He will go with his bats. I'm going to kind of ignore them. Just go with my Earthquake here. And now we do have an Ice Spirit in hand, which does hit all of the bats at once. That's super good for us. Okay, Hog Rider will rain down on his tower. He will have to Fireball it. That's a pretty good sign for us. He's probably down some elixir after that Fireball. And that also means he has no Fireball in cycle to stop our Archer Queen. So that should be pretty good to build up like a nice little Archer Queen giant skelly push. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider behind it. Maybe try to like get a log down or something on his Mighty Miner. Okay, he will drill. I might have to take some damage from this drill. I'm gonna go with my skellies here. I kind of wanted to use my log on offense. Okay, that giant skelly unfortunately did die there. I kind of hoped it would like walk towards his tower a little bit more, but I guess it's fine. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake on his cannon. He left a log. He does defend, but at least he had to spend quite a few elixirs. That's pretty good for us. Just need like a few more Earthquakes, but you never really know what these drill players could pull out. It gets kind of crazy sometimes, especially later in the game when they start like cycling 5 drills a second. And yeah, he'll play his Mighty Miner in the back, so he's gonna cycle his drill here. He does have the 3-card cycle activated right now, so I'm a little bit scared to be honest. He might cycle like a ton of drills all at once. Yeah, he's already gonna drill again. That was like a drill every single 5 seconds. What the freak? Okay, so the log did come down a little bit early. It wasn't really intended to kill the death spawn goblins of the drill, though. It's kind of just intended to make sure the first goblin doesn't get a stab on our tower. So we're still looking okay here. We do have to be a little bit more careful, but I think we're okay at least. I'm going to play a high queen here, kind of deny the lane. He can't really play any bats into it or anything, so that should be good for us. Okay, he will drill, and I think I have to use my log on defense this time. Can't go with it on the offensive end. Yeah, so it's getting really close here. The goblin drill is really good at getting sneaky chip damage. I'm going to prediction cannon on his drill. Okay, we do hit the prediction cannon. That's really big for us, and I think the Hog Rider may have gotten a shot on his tower. And yeah, that will be a good win. Very nice win. Okay, so we just found our next match. Gonna be up against Riley. We're getting closer and closer to number 1, but at the same time the people around me are also battling, so it is making number 1 go a little bit higher in trophies. We are getting some pretty nice and quick wins though, so hopefully Riley gives us a quick win here. I'm gonna play my Giant Skelly to counter his Princess, and he might play like a Mighty Miner or something to protect it, but we do have the Ice Spirit in our deck as I said before, which is just so good against these Mighty Miners. Okay, I think we should get back to a log for his barrel. Okay, that was kind of scary there against his barrel. I thought it might get like a ton of damage, but we just barely got back to our log. And his Mighty Miner just died, so I think he's probably gonna have to rocket this. Yeah. Riley? Oh no. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna prediction Earthquake a cannon. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. That's one hog hit too. Let's freaking go. Oh, baby. I'm too excited. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Riley teaching us how to be a part of the Mist Rockets Academy. Demonstration. Live demonstration. Okay, I feel kind of bad for him, but it is what it is. Mugi made like the exact same mistake as him of letting that giant skeleton death bomb hit his tower. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Earthquake here. Yeah, honestly not the best cannon by him, and I think our giant skelly will tank a little bit longer, allowing our Hog Rider to get one nice shot on his tower. Oh, I'm just too happy. I don't know. I just love seeing that rocket. Okay, he will rocket our king tower. Okay, poor Riley, honestly, but yeah. I think that will be a good game. I'm just gonna go with my giant skelly, gonna go with my Hog Rider, get a win as quickly as possible, and I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, we just got our next match. Gonna be up against Banya, the best golem player in the world. By the way guys, I just wanted to let you know that you're actually legally obliged to subscribe to the channel and to like this video since I just destroyed Riley. Otherwise you could face punishments as bad as being forced to become a log bait player for the rest of your life, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to play my Hog Rider all the way in the back here just to make him leak a few elixir before he can actually tornado, since I do know he's playing some type of golem deck here. And golem decks almost always have tornado in them. Yeah, he'll have his tornado. Luckily our Archer King got some shots in his Skeleton kind of early on, so I think he will still have to probably play a few other things to counter this Archer Queen. Okay, heal ability, I'm gonna log it away. That should be pretty good for us, gonna force out another response. Okay, heal Baby Dragon. I think I'll just eat a few hits from it. At least the Skelly's kind of denied one shot from me. Okay, I'm really nervous right now. We just need like 2 more wins to get number 1 in the world. If I get number 1 in the world, you guys definitely have to subscribe, so really hoping I can do this here. Okay, Hog Rider does get 1 shot on his tower. That's super good for us. Gonna put us at nearly like 1,000 damage lead, but you guys already know that Golem's like 10 times harder to defend in double elixir, so this could be a little bit risky for us. Yeah, he will Golem in the back. I have no idea how we're going to defend. We don't have like a Valkyrie or something for his Skelly Kings, so it could get a little bit rough right here. We're going to have to kind of build a Great Wall of China against him using like our giant skeleton and stuff. But it's super hard to actually kill these Night Witch bats, so I'm not really sure what we're actually going to do against it. We do have Ice Spirit in this deck, so it's a little bit harder to get as many bats hit with like one spirit. Okay, so I think I'll play like a High Queen right here, try to snipe his Night Witch a little bit. He will Lightning, but I think the Giant Skelly Death Bomb should be able to hopefully take out these Night Witch bats and like the Night Witch itself. Honestly, a very clean defense there. We did take a little bit of damage from his Golemites, but that's fine by me. Okay, so we have to be very careful right now. I think I'm going to play my Giant Skelly into his Skelly King. Should still get like a nice counter push off of it. And I'll go with my Hog Rider plus Skeletons here. Okay, kind of a smart Tombstone by him. It's going to feed his Skelly King ability, but I think we should be okay still. I'm going to go with my High Archer Queen, snipe his Baby Dragon. Okay, he will Lightning, but he's definitely down a few Elixir, since he like spent his Barbarrel too and everything like that. And I think Ice Spirit should be able to hopefully clean up this Skelly King. Okay, so he has Skelly King 3 cards away, so we can go with our Giant Skeleton right here. Gonna go with my Earthquake as well, predicting a Tombstone. We do end up hitting the Tombstone. Okay, Hog Rider does get one shot on his tower. This Giant Skelly might walk onto his tower. Okay, I kind of thought it would like walk straight towards his tower there, but he does have to play his Skelly King. He's pretty low on Elixir right now. Okay, he does have enough for a Lightning, but it's still fine for us, I think. And I think I'll play my Giant Skelly here as well onto his Skeleton King. He will ability. We should be okay though. We can just like go with our log on it right here. Make sure to kind of conserve the HP of our Giant Skeleton. I'm going to go with my Hog Rider in the right side. Going to go with my Earthquake as well. Make sure to kill these Tombstone Skeletons. Okay, he will just like kind of ignore it. That will get one shot though, so I guess I'll take it. Okay, so this is going to be like the really hard Golem push to defend right now, since we're going to be down quite a few Elixir, I think. I'm going to probably cycle an early cannon right here in case he tries to Lightning the first one. We should be able to get back to another one pretty quickly, I think. I'm going to go with my Hog Rider. I'm going to go with my Archer Queen as well in the middle. Okay, he does actually have enough for Lightning here. This could be super hard to defend. I kind of hoped he would have to spend like a NATO on our Hog Rider, but he ended up saving his Elixir pretty smartly. Okay, at least his Golem does die. I have no idea how we're going to defend. No. Okay, he just played another Golem in the back. We're literally like at 0 Elixir right now, so this is pretty bad. Okay, at least the tower does lock onto his Baby Dragon. Okay, this could be really bad for us. Oh no. Okay, we got this, boys. No chokes here, no chokes here. I'm gonna go with the High Archer Queen onto his Baby Dragon. Hopefully kill it before he gets the Lightning off. Okay, so this is a good cannon. He will actually Lightning everything. Okay, I'm gonna try to select back to another cannon super quickly right here. Gonna go with my cannon. Should be able to hopefully kill most of his Skelly King. I hope it doesn't get like splash damage on our tower or anything. Okay, Skelly King does end up dying. I'm gonna go with the Giant Skeleton right here. Gonna go with my Earthquake on his Night Witch. We have to make sure we cycle a few Earthquakes since his Lightning does do quite a lot of damage. Okay, so we have like 2 Giant Skellies right now. I actually have no idea if he's gonna break through. I think he might not be able to break through here. We have like 3 Giant Skeletons down at one time. Okay, boys. If we win this, we need like one more win, and we're number 1 in the world. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. Okay, easy win. One more win, boys, one more win. Alright, boys, we just found our final match. Gonna be up against Lucas. If he wins, he's gonna be number 1 in the world, and if we win, we're gonna be number 1 in the world. Okay, listen, guys, if I get number 1, every single one of you guys watching has to subscribe right now. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's playing Hog Rider Giant Skeleton as well, but he does have NATO in his deck instead of the cannon, which does make it quite a lot harder. Okay, he will Hog Rider. I'm gonna go with my cannon in this placement. Make sure to keep our Giant Skeleton latched onto his Hog Rider. Yeah, and the cannon should help out against his Giant Skeleton as well, allowing our Giant Skelly to win the 1v1. Okay, so pretty good start here, getting the nice Hog hit early on. But since he does have NATO, it should be a pretty good hard counter for him. Because he can always Earthquake away our cannons, but we can't really do anything to stop his NATOs on our Hog Riders. I'm gonna go with the Hog Rider Ice Spirit. Kind of try to like bypass the NATO using our Ice Spirit, but it doesn't really work out too well for us. He goes with his own Ice Spirit there. He's really smart, so won't be able to pull too many tricks on him, I don't think. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake right here. Don't want to play any Giant Skeleton or our Archer Queen. I kind of just want to use them for defense instead of being the aggressor in this matchup. Okay. Okay, pray for me, boys. Pray for me. I'm gonna cycle my log right here. He'll play his Archer Queen in the back. I'm gonna go with the Archer Queen of my own right here. Should be able to like deny the lane for quite some time, so we won't really be able to push into it, I don't think. Alright. Okay, he'll play a Giant Skeleton right in front of it. I'm gonna go with a Giant Skeleton of my own. And our tower is targeting his Giant Skeleton, so that should be a nice trade for us, I think. Yeah. Oh! Oh! The cannon locked onto his Archer Queen. And he didn't get the chance to use the ability. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider right here. What does he literally have for our Archer Queen right now? Wait, boys. Boys, he literally has nothing. He literally has nothing. He literally has nothing. I'm gonna pop the ability. What does he have for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go! Okay, 4 shots in his tower. Okay. I'm gonna cycle my Earthquake here. We have to be really defensive right now. We can't, like, get comfortable right away. We have to be super defensive. But I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider here. Try to force out a NATO. At least, like, make sure he can't start building up another push right away. But he does defend it pretty well with the Ice Spirit right there. No. Okay, actually nated our Archer Queen to the opposite lane. So I don't know if we're gonna have an easy defense right here. This could be extremely difficult. Hopefully our Giant Skelly Death Bomb can kind of clean up stuff here. Okay, it doesn't even hit his Archer Queen. This is actually kind of scary right now. I'm gonna go with my Giant Skelly right here. Okay, I'm gonna go with my cannon in the opposite lane. I think the Hog Rider should get pushed towards it. Yeah. Wait, what was that Hog Rider doing? It just got completely stuck there for like 5 seconds straight behind our Giant Skellies. Okay, I'm gonna let my Queen die right here just to make sure we can get back to another Queen for the defensive end whenever we need it. Okay. So I'm going to mirror his Giant Skelly with our own Giant Skeleton. I don't really want to play too many more Hog Riders. I just want to play defense right here. Make sure we have a very nice defense against all of his stuff. Okay, I'm going to log everything away. I'm going to go with the cannon right here as well. Going to pop the Queen ability. Just want to make sure he has no chance to break through. Okay, his Hog Rider just got completely stuck once again behind his Giant Skeleton. That's kind of funny actually, really helping us out in this matchup. Okay, his Queen will kill our Queen, but we do get the Giant Skelly Death Bomb to finish it off, so that's pretty good for us. Okay, we have a super big lead right now, so this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna go with my Earthquake on his Giant Skeleton, make sure to kind of slow it down so it doesn't really cross the bridge, and I'll go with a Queen of my own right here on his Giant Skeleton. It should also kill most of his Archer Queens, so I'm not really too scared right here. Okay, he will Giant Skelly in front of it. I'm gonna cycle back to another Giant Skeleton of my own, and the Giant Skelly Death Bomb does actually hit his Archer Queens, so that's super good for us. And he misses his Earthquake on our cannon. Okay, this is super good. His Queen will die to our Earthquake. And I think I'm just going to keep on cycling my spells right here. He will Giant Skeleton into the left side. We do have to be a little bit careful of his NATOs right now, though. That's the only kind of scary thing for me. Okay, I'm going to go with my Queen right onto his Archer Queen. Should be able to kill it or like kind of cancel each other out, I think. Okay, his Hog Rider might get like one shot on our tower. I don't really care too much though. I'm just going to go all in right here. Try to hopefully beat him. Okay. Boys, we're so close to number 1. Hog Rider? Okay, just barely doesn't get a swing. I'm gonna go with my Hog Rider. Gonna go with my lock. Oh! He misses his NATO. Let's go! Number 1. Oh. That's beautiful. Sometimes dreams do come true. I love you all.